Hi, I'm Billy Beck III. And in this video, I'm going to tell you a new program called the Primer. Now, the Primer isn't really new. I've been testing and retesting this program with real people like yourself in a real gym in the real world for 8 years now. And what I've done is I've constantly reinvented it based off of what works for most people. And for the first time ever, I'm going to release it to you guys, to the general public, and people that are serious about getting results. Now, this program isn't for everybody. Like a lot of people say, oh, this program will work for everyone. Well, the fact of the matter, I can create other programs that will be better for advanced or intermediate. This is for beginners, men and women who maybe have never worked out in their entire life, or they used to be in great shape and they just haven't been working out for maybe a year or more, maybe 20 years. And this program will be perfect to get you to the next step. The big challenge people have, the biggest problem, the biggest mistake is this. People do too much too soon, especially people that used to be in good shape. They come back in the gym thinking they can do the same thing, and we all know what happens. They get so sore that they don't want to come in, and if they muster up the willpower, what do? They end up keep pushing through, and they either get injured or really frustrated just because they don't see the change. Because most people are just working out. And the problem with that is there's no long-term goal. What you have to do is you have to look at the system. You have to look at where you are now and how do you get here. And it's through creating a program, a series of workouts that push the envelope and allow you to recover. And that's what the Primer does for those people just starting out or have taken a layoff. Now, it's broken into 3 phases. Each phase is 4 weeks. So it's only 12 weeks long. And in 3 months, you can see pretty serious change in terms of fat loss, strength, overall athleticism, and really your ability to work out and not get sore anymore. It gets you through that hump. And what we do is everything is built off it. In the first phase, you may be like, this isn't enough for me. It's the perfect amount. Because if you haven't been doing much, all you have to do is a little bit more than you're accustomed to, and that is enough to stimulate the body to change. You don't want to come in and throw an avalanche of exercises on and be overwhelmed and crush your body's ability to recover. You want to just stimulate just enough, give it the most effective dose, and then get out and recover. Because you get results not when you're in the gym, when you're eating and resting outside the gym. Eating right, that is. So what do you do with this program? Well, you got to do a couple things. You got to work out 6 days a week. Some of the workouts are only 20 minutes. The longest workout may be 40 minutes. You got to follow the rest periods, so 20, 40 minutes, 6 days a week. Now, in terms of nutrition, every effective plan looks at training and nutrition. And so I'm going to include a free bonus with some nutritional sample meal plans for you that will support you along the way in your goals of getting started. And then finally, every program and every goal you can ever have in your life comes down to 2 things. You got to have an effective plan, which the Primer is. But you also have to have the right mindset. You need the coaching and accountability. And that's why at BB3, my training center in South Florida, that's why we do personal training, because that is what people need. You probably know what to do, but you probably don't always follow through. And hey, who doesn't, right? So we have a special bonus for you. So once you get the Primer and download it, there's gonna be a link to get some support as well and get access to me and some of my team members. So I'm really looking forward to helping you out. And I gotta tell you this, you may be, like a lot of times people are like, oh, should I do it, should I not do it? Well, ask yourself this. Say whatever your goal is. I commit, your name, commit to do what? Lose 20 pounds, to follow the Primer for all 12 weeks and eat the way as outlined no matter what. And if you can say that and believe it with no matter what at the end, then I say click the link. If you're hedging, hey, maybe you're not ready. Maybe you are. All I gotta say is, if not now, when? Get to it.